welcome to the Fermented Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Anna, and on this channel, I'm sharing our journey of learning how to turn our home into a homestead. Welcome to our things are fairly likely that it's moving towards fecal matter about to hit the oscillating unit video, stock up video, haul video, whatever you want to call it. Basically, things are just looking a little bit sketchy if I'm not lying. Like, things are looking a pretty bit weird. If you don't know that, you should know that things are looking pretty weird right now, and I don't think you shouldn't like flock to the stores and like buy everything out like crazy, but you should definitely, now's a good time to buy things, because later it's just going to be insanely more expensive if it's available at all. Russia is a huge source of gas that we get. I don't know why they've set that up that way. It's ridiculous, but they did. So, and there's a lot of things that move through their ally, China, all those sorts of things. Just logistically speaking, stuff's going to get really expensive if it's even available. And that is if things don't escalate. Let's be real. I'm not saying that it will. I'm saying when you're prepared, you don't have to be as concerned. We have a pretty darn packed pantry. And so you'll see things here are not necessarily the things that somebody who's just starting out is going to want to buy. You're going to want to get rice and beans and flour and all of those sorts of things. But for us, we're pretty well stocked on that kind of stuff. So for us, this is more of a things we like to have treats for a little while. If some things do go down, like we have a lot of drinks, whether that's alcoholic or non-alcoholic, and we have a lot of accoutrement, things that go with other things that prevent food fatigue, that kind of thing. So that's kind of what's in this haul. And I just figured, when things started to happen and it was very obvious that prices were going to go up and availability was very likely to be going down, my husband and I were just like, all right, let's go to the store. let's buy what we want to get, and then we don't have to worry about it for a little while. We also have an Azure Standard haul coming. That one is going to be more the rice, the beans, the flours, just to kind of add to the things that we have, because a great number of our things are still in storage. We're trying to sell our home. While we are here, a lot of our stuff is in storage. So anyways, we ended up spending $1,527.46 between 4 separate stores. We went to Walmart, Super Supplements, Safeway, Costco, and then Walmart again. So there's 2 receipts for Walmart. So anyways, the Super Supplements, and not everything in here is like a prepper type thing, preparing type haul thing. Some of it's just stuff that we needed or stuff that we wanted. And so I just picked it up at the same time. More me, less my husband. So basically, just to get started, I guess let's start with the smallest one, which is Super Supplements. I got some castor oil, and then I got vitamin K2. This helps to digest. It helps your body to assimilate D3. So we got 3 of these because I was gonna get 2. There's 60 in a capsule, so if we take 1 of these a day, that's a 1 month supply. So I got a 2-month supply, but then when I was at the cash register, they were like, hey, it's buy 2, get 1 free. So I just got the 3rd one for free. And then I got some evening primrose oil. Any of the ladies out there might know what that's for. That's just, my doctor told me I should start taking that. And then we got some NAC, simply because we're out. Again, my doctor tells me to take this. It's for my respiratory health. I have asthma. And then some Saccharomyces boulardii. I just took a massive round of 2 different types of antibiotics for my my gut issues, and I have SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. So that was part of the treatment plan, and now we have moved on to the reinoculation phase. So that's all I got there, and that was $171.36 because these 2 guys were stupid expensive. These were like $60 a piece. Well, this was 60, this was 50, but still. So, all right, so that's all we got at that place. The first place that I went to was actually Safeway, and here I just kind of got some like accompanying type items. I didn't get like any main meals or anything like that. I got a lot of drinks, and I got some like just sides that will kind of help with what I want to have. The first thing are these baby corn. These things were 2 for $3.98. I don't have the each price on any of these. I'm not gonna do math. And then we got some pork rinds. I got 2 of these. These ones are only pork rinds and salt. They didn't have any nasty funky ingredients. These are the Safeway brand. These are $3.58 for 2. If you guys don't know this particular thing, if you had sriracha, they make other products as well that are really delicious. This is amazing. This is a chili garlic sauce. This is really good to add to any kind of stir fries or anything that you want to taste with a little bit of really flavorful heat. This was $3.49, and this one is by the same company, but this one doesn't have garlic in it. This one is $4.29. And then I saw these. My husband wanted to get these at Walmart the other day, but they only had like the little baby pack, so I got him a couple of these, and they were $6.98 for 2. I went ahead and picked up some of these sliced olives. I meant to pick up a whole pack at Costco, but I totally spaced it. But for 2, it was $4.98, and this is more just like a treat to add just to things like taco bowls and stuff like that. And then I got some fish sauce. This is less of like a prepping type thing. I guess it could be a prepping type thing, but it's more just I need some fish sauce for some of the recipes that I like to cook. We really enjoyed this. It's a Zevia soda, Zevia pop. And we like this because it's 0 calorie and it's sweetened with stuff that's not terrible and awful. I called the company, and they reverse osmosis their water before they carbonate it. Like, it's pretty much the best as you can get with a canned soda. And so we got 3 of these. We got 3 of these for a total of, drum roll, $19.47. I decided to get one of these. I read the ingredients, and at least looking on a cursory look, it seems that it is ingredients that I'm allowed to have. So I went ahead and picked up one of these. My friends have shown me this brand for different products, and I was just like, oh, I know that brand, so I figured I'd give it a try. We also got 4 of these. These are the ginger root beer brand flavor of Zevia. I got 4 of these. This is my husband's favorite, and 4 of these was $3.96 or $5.99 each. And then also got some black cherry and some grape. And then we also got a cherry cola. I think I must have left that in my car. Hopefully it didn't freeze because it's frozen out there. Also, just for regular consumption, I got 3 dozen eggs. These ones were $11.97 for 3 of them. Yes, I have chickens. Yes, they lay eggs. Yes, it's in the middle of winter, so they're not laying very much. So I got these. I like to have these just stirred up in some hot chicken broth, and it kind of makes it like egg drop soup meets egg pudding. It's delicious. I really like it, and it fills me up for the day. I don't have to think about food, and it's a nice, delicious, gut-friendly meal. I got a cauliflower salad, and then like another type of, and then a curry salad, and it was $4.90 and $6.92. And then I got a veggie tray for $5.99, and then I got 2 of these gold potatoes. They're organic, and they were $9.98 for 2. Truly hard cider, hard punch, hard whatever, and it was $17.99 for the 12-pack. And then also I bought 3 bags for a total of 24 cents because I live in crazy Washington at the moment, and they charge you for grocery bags. Next on the list, we'll go ahead and take care of Walmart. This is the one that my husband did, so I'm not entirely familiar with all of the things that he got on the list, so hopefully I'll be able to make this make sense. So he got 11 of these barbecue Vienna sausages, and they were 60 cents each. And then he also got 11 of these bourbon flavored of the Vienna sausages. They're also 60 cents each. He also got sunflower oil for $4.88 and some vegetable oil for $7.82. He likes to use these for whatever he likes to use them for. I don't know, I don't use them. And then there was a pack of some pizza sauce. This was $1.66, and then just some minced onions. These are just good to throw into dishes and stuff like that. They're really great to have on hand because then you have onions, but you don't have to actually chop them up every time. And then this was $8.22, which I think is actually pretty on the high price. One of my husband's favorite treats is these peppermint candies. Well, not these ones, but peppermint candies. He loves peppermint, and this was $5.48, and he wanted to get some Jolly Ranchers, but this is the only kind that they had in the entire store, and this was $5.28. Great value brand Velveeta cheese. This one was $4.68. I think you can kind of see the bit of the difference between the way that my husband and I eat and why he shops for himself and I shop for myself. At least you'll be able to at some point. Okay, baking powder. He got 2 of these for $2.98, and that is because we have a bunch of wheat and we have a bunch of things that we can use to bake, and so he's gonna be starting to do that. And he wants to be able to have the things on hand that he needs to do it. And then he got a case plus 3 of these smoked oysters. These were $1.60, $1.92 each. I don't have a clue what he plans on doing with these. I've never eaten oysters, and I don't know if I will ever get up the gumption to do it, but he got a bunch of these. And then he got 2 of these chemical-laden, apparently delicious, Captain Crunch artificially maple-flavored syrup, and it's blue. He got 2 of these. He swears they're delicious. $3.14 each. And then he got a case of these whole baby scallops. I don't know how many, I guess 12 probably are here. And then same thing, I think these ones I might be a little bit more willing to try because they're scallops, but I don't know. So I'm gonna skip past what's on the bottom of that stack and we'll come back to it. And then we have these here. These are, it's just canned beef tamales, I guess. I don't know. It seems it's kind of like Hormel's version of Chef Boyardee. I don't have a clue. But anyways, these were $1.92 each, and it looks like he got 7 of them. Then he got 2 cases of this. This is just, he likes to have dessert, and this is the one that he picked. So he got, I think, 24 of these. He got 2 of these cases of these, and I think that he's had this brand before, and I'm pretty sure that he likes it. But anywho, these were $1.98 each. So, I mean, if you think about it, all you add to it is water, and it says here, it guesstimates you get 6 muffins out of it. So I think that's a pretty good deal, at least as far as dollars are concerned. And then he also got 12 of these. This is, it's a geisha brand fancy crab meat with leg meat. Hopefully this is real. Is this real? It's real. That's a pretty good deal. What was it? Where is it? $2.62 for real crab. That's actually a pretty decent deal. It doesn't seem to have too many terrible ingredients in it. It does have some preserving ingredients in here, but I think this is a pretty good deal for crab. I know crab's expensive. I do the ordering at work. Then he got 5 of these. They were $2.16, and this is just, it's a classical brand roasted garlic Alfredo. These things are pretty decent. I don't think I can have these right now, but they taste really good. And so they were $2.16 each. So, and then he also got 5 of these, the Ragu brand. This one is just classic Alfredo sauce, and this was $1.83 each. Next up was this Prego Artisan Cheese sauce. This was $1.83. He got 4 of those. And then he got, this is a Ragu. It's a chunky, just regular tomato sauce, and this was $1.78 each. He got 12 of those. These collard greens were $1.94 each. He got 12 of those. And then there were 13 different cans of Spam. These, it looks like these were all $3.38 each. There was 1 jalapeno. I didn't know they made jalapeno. So, but 1 jalapeno, 3 hickory smoke, 3 hot and spicy, and 5 Spam with real Hormel bacon. So these ones, I know that they have kind of a stigma to them, but they're actually pretty good. I don't have them regularly, but they are good. For me, they're good infrequently because they do have a lot of additives and chemicals to them. But worst comes to worst, when you run out of, when your freezer's empty, they're pretty good. The last 2 items on the list are 5 cans of this is a deviled ham spread. And you got 5 of those. And then a corned beef spread. Haven't tried these ones, but we'll see. And at Walmart, we spent a total of $328.43 for all of that. I could be missing something in here, but I'm pretty sure that we got everything that was on here because I did go through each item to make sure that everything was put up on the counter here. So hopefully we got it all. Next up is Costco. There's a few things that I got here that were just things that I needed to get, but most of the stuff is things to, I didn't really get a whole lot of things that we wouldn't eat on a normal basis. So some of this stuff, like at Costco, it's things that are shelf stable, things that you know, if we knew 100% the grocery stores would always be available, we would always have the money and it would never increase in price, we probably wouldn't have bought some of that stuff. But that's not the case. So when you're building up a pantry, you kind of have to buy some things that you would eat, but maybe you wouldn't eat every single day. I hope that makes sense. You don't want to go crazy with stuff that you're not going to eat normally, but it's good to have some of those things, especially if your freezer goes out. Especially for the way that I tend to eat is very fresh foods. It's very, I don't eat a whole lot of packaged stuff, so it's kind of difficult to be able to prep for somebody like me. So being able to do, sometimes you have to do things like that. But anyways, so I got Lactobacillus Rhaminosis. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this is kind of just, it's more of a gentle, this is a bacteria, whereas the Saccharomyces is a yeast. It's just different ways of re-inoculating your gut after you do a course of probiotics, or a course of antibiotics, pardon me. Then we also got some plastic wrap. This is $11.49, just something that we needed. And then I got this, $7.39. This is something that my husband really enjoys, so I picked that one up for him. And then I got these boots. This is for work. I'm switching positions at work, so I'm gonna be outside a lot at work instead of kind of like inside in a nice cozy office. And so I got these. Somebody that I work with, I saw somebody that I work with has these, and then I saw these at Costco, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get these. So they're like small rain boots with like a nice soft warm lining. So I figured I could pick those up. And then I picked up some B12 just to have on hand for supplemental sake. And this was $14.99. It was $4 off. And I got 2 packs of vitamin D3. These are the 5,000 IUs, and there's 400 in each pack. So between the 2 of these bottles, they should last Robert and I quite a while on these ones. This is really important for immune health. It's important for immune health and a lot of other things. Digestive system, bone, it says bones and teeth, but it's more for immune health. And then I got one of these packs of grated Parmesan cheese. This is an organic pack. This one is the one that I prefer, so I got one of these for myself. And then I got one of these packs. This is erythritol mixed with monk fruit, and this is a really good sugar-free sweetener. I don't know if it's sugar-free. Yeah. It has 8 carbs, and it's all sugar alcohol. So this one has no net carbs. It depends on how you're calculating your carbs, but this is really good. Low calorie. It can be used 1-to-1 for a sugar substitute in cooking recipes. And then we got a pack of Reynolds Wrap. Again, just some things we wanted to make sure that we had. And this was $19.99. Any of these like Reynolds Wrap, plastic wrap, stuff like that, Costco's the place to go for those. They're really expensive when you add up the square footage of them on like at any kind of Walmart or anything like that. It's so much cheaper. And we got two of these packs of 2 of these parchment papers, and these were $10.49 each. This is just to be able to start baking and having something to be able to lay down on the baking sheet. This is one that I hadn't seen before at Costco. At least I hadn't paid attention to seeing it, and I really liked it. It is a 4-pack of pulled pork, and these are 12 ounces each. So if they're basically $3 per thing. So that puts it at what, like $4 a pound for pork? That's a pretty good deal. And then I got this pack. This is Truly brand of hard cider, and I haven't tried this brand, but I figured I would give it a shot. It's $31.99. Then we also we also got a bunch of like hard liquor. So we got a vodka, a Scotch whiskey, Canadian whiskey, Kentucky bourbon whiskey, and brandy, and some Irish whiskey. Those are pretty valuable in treacherous times, so it's just good to have on hand. You can use it for consumption if you want to. Drink your woes away if you really want to, but it's also good medicinally. You can use it as like a pain aid. You can use it for bartering. There's lots of different uses for alcohol, so we just figured we'd get some of those. And then I got 2 of these. It's kind of like a flavored sparkling soda. These are really good. I bought these last time, so I went ahead and got two of these this time. And these were $15.49 each. And then for my husband, we got 3 of these. He likes this brand, and these were $7.99. Parmesan Cheese. I got 2 packs of underwear. You don't need to see those things, but I got 2 packs of underwear. They were $12.99. And then I got these. I got 2 packs of this moon cheese, $8.99. These are fantastic. These are amazing. It's basically just freeze-dried cheese balls. That's all that's in there. There's no other preservatives. It's just cheddar cheese and the ingredients that go into making cheddar cheese. I got a pack of gluten-free flour. This is namaste flour because I'm gluten-free. I read the ingredients and I don't think there's anything in there that I'm not allowed to have. So I'm pretty excited about that one. I can make some big treats while I'm doing the little FODMAPs. This was $11.99. Pretty expensive. It is 5 pounds. So I guess maybe it's not that expensive compared to flour, but my husband wanted some protein drink stuff. This was $54.99. We got 2 packs of Himalayan pink salt. This was $6.59 each, and they're 10-pound, 5-pound tubs. So I wish that we could afford real salt right now, but this stuff is so cheap and it's at Costco, so we get this stuff. And then we also got a pack of American cheese for my husband. He really enjoys that stuff, so I picked that one up. It's in the fridge, I'm not gonna get it out. And then we got 2 of these 2 packs of log cabin syrup. That's my husband's favorite syrup, $7.79. Then, along the same lines as the pulled pork, I got this roast beef in a can. This stuff was a little more expensive. It was $17.99. And they are also 12 ounces each. So I'm not sure what, I think that might be $5 or $6 a pound. And then I got these gallon Ziplocks because we just needed the gallon size Ziplocks. And these were $16.49. These are really great when you're doing like, you know, natural cooking and things like that. I like to use these especially for holding like cooked chicken meat in or chicken carcasses, stuff like that I'm gonna cook later. And they're just very handy. This pack here, I think that's a 24 pack of San Pellegrino. These were $13.99. They were $18.99, $5 off. Then I got 2 packs of batteries, one AAA, one AA. They were $13.99 each, just because something happens and we need flashlights, you know what I'm saying? And then also for work, I got these. These are just hand warmers. They're a lifesaver on a cold day to keep these in your pocket. So those are just for work. They're not a prep item. Oh, here we go. Okay, I missed it. Okay, so the coffee, last thing on the list, these were $12.49 each. I have not tried this brand yet, but I did buy it. And this was the cheapest organic coffee that they had. And it's supposed to, I hear that it says right here that it is a medium roast, which I really like. The other roasts there are like a dark roast. And I like the medium roast. It has more caffeine in it. And then I just like it. It also has less of like the kind of the more health damaging aspects of caffeine or of the coffee. It has less of those because it's not roasted as long, so it's not gonna have any of the harsher roasting things in there. So I think that about sums it up for our prepping haul slash things that we need to get, and wanted to share with you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up. It really helps out with all the googly algorithmic stuff. If you guys are new around here, I do like to do a lot of haul videos. I also shop with Azure, Costco, all kinds of stuff like that, but I mostly do a lot of food preservation videos. I do a lot of fermenting, freezing, food, dehydrating, canning, all of those sorts of things. I have a garden, and I do a lot of work on my health and my digestive health and share what I learned with you guys. So if that sounds interesting to you guys, hit the subscribe button right here. And then also up here is going to be a video that Mr. Google Pants thinks you're going to enjoy. This is my last Costco haul, and then up here is going to be one of my haul playlist. Make sure you check that playlist out if you are interested in this sort of thing. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.